think I found my first composition. The sun is currently coming from that direction, and the goal is to use some side lighting on this tree here, and hopefully these golden brown grasses will be beautifully illuminated. Now there are a lot of clouds in the sky, so I hope I can get that brief moment of sunlight to illuminate the scene. So okay, so far no luck with the light. So I returned a couple of days later. Normally the conditions are a bit more in line with what I was expecting, so I'm hoping to catch a nice sunrise today. The goal is to try and find that same location as last time. Apart from that, of course, we're going to look for a couple of other compositions and see if we can try out this new lens that I have, because I have this lens on loan for a couple of days, thanks to actually one of the people watching this channel, also a Leica shooter, and he gave me the opportunity to test out a couple of his lenses. And this particular lens is the 35mm APO-M lens. Quite a technical feat of engineering. The lens is an f2. It's corrected and optimized for optimum contrast, sharpness. It's basically one of the best lenses that they've ever produced.
You are right, the masterpiece is okay.
And also a first for a Leica lens is the fact that you can turn this focusing tab almost 360 degrees, and you basically have the opportunity now to close focus up until 30 centimeters. So normally for the rangefinder system it's limited to 70 centimeters, but now with live view you can do more close-up shots up to 30 centimeters. So that's also something that I'm gonna...
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
No, Siri. So yeah, that's also something that I'm going to try out. Without further ado, let's hike a bit more and look for a couple of compositions. Okay, time for a small warm-up shot. So this tree right there, bit of a minimal composition. There's a little bit of lights already on the tree, not something spectacular, but yeah, let's see what the first result is. Okay, so I took a portrait and landscape orientation shot, both in f2.0, so wide open, and at f8, just to compare the difference and see how well this lens performs wide open. moments like these, where you see these birds fly by on this tranquil morning. It's one of the reasons why you get up early in the morning, go to a patch of nature, and try to catch a sunrise. It's for moments like these. I'm afraid the previous location is not going to be doable anymore. Unfortunately, there's a lot of clouds coming in, and as you can see, the sun is rising. So I think we're gonna lose the light in half an hour or so. So just gonna try and see if I can find something cool to share. If not, then yeah, it's the small window that we had, the few pictures that were shot, and that's gonna be it for today. But that's landscape and nature photography. The weather determines what you can get. So this is the ideal, or one of the cool examples to showcase this new feature of this lens. The fact that you can close focus until 30 centimeters. So typically on a rangefinder you can go to 70 centimeters, which gives you something like this. But now we can go all the way to 30 centimeters, and that allows you to do stuff like this. Another example of the new things or new perspectives that open up with this type of lens. So again, this is the previous close focusing distance of 70 centimeters. So for a scene like this, you could get something like, let's take the same subject. Yeah, let's take that one. So let's go f2 maximum. So that's 70. But now we focus the closest. You can literally go in and get close like this. Which is insane. Look at that. And at its composition, you have the leading line of the path going all the way to this very beautiful tree. And I think if I position myself here, yep, I can just carve out the top of the tree with a nice unobtrusive background. The branches in the front aren't optimal, so yeah. Of course, I need the leading line as much as I can. Nice. Okay, some closing thoughts on this video and the first impression of this new lens that I have on loan. To summarize it, I'm very impressed so far with with the performance of this lens. I think the close focusing distance opens up a whole world of new possibilities. Also, it's very small on the M10P, so as a total daily carrier, it's I think practically ideal. Also, the focusing ring and the aperture ring is just, yeah, it's mechanical bliss, I would say. I have this lens for a couple more days, so still going to do a couple more tests and take it out a little bit more, so stay tuned for more.